What's a mild inconvenience that drives you ducking crazy? Washing your face in the bathroom sink and the water trickling down your arms towards your elbows. Bonus fury if you're wearing a sweater and get the sleeves wet to remind you of your stupid mistake for hours to come. When someone goes to shower/bathroom right as you are about to, you need to announce your intention sometime in advance. Not enough time for them to usurp though. Me, him gonna shower, waits 3 hours, someone else showers me. Bad word. I didn't know my sister was on Reddit. Stoplights feel timed, so that if you go in one direction for a few miles and you have to stop at a red light, chances are you will have to stop at all the red lights in that direction. The road to the interstate from my house is peppered with endless stoplights. I often have to drive to work at 3 or 4 AM when no one is in the road. But for some reason all the goddamn traffic lights keep turning red before I get to them despite there being no traffic on the intersecting roads. Holy damn, this butters my flapjack something fierce. There's someone in a control room having the time of their lives. Apparently I'm the exact height to have my pockets get caught on my drawers in the kitchen. I swear my basketball shorts will reach for the drawer handles and grab them. Makes me see red. Edit. While this blow up, I won't feel quite as angry now that I know all of Reddit has this issue. Happens to me all the ducking time, and when different items of clothing too. And best of all, it also happens with my hip bones on door frames. Beats me how I managed to do that, since I have fairly broad shoulders for a woman, especially compared to the width of the rest of my body, and sometimes I do manage to ram my shoulders into the door frame instead of my hips. Hurts like hell. When my Bluetooth doesn't connect in the car, it makes me want to stab my phone, even though it's not a big deal at all and has zero effect on my life. It seems like my car randomly decides if it wants to use Bluetooth correctly or not. There's no rhyme or reason to it at all, and it's the worst. That's why you need the backup aux cord. At work, the bathroom stalls can be locked, obviously, and you'll have a small red sign to indicate that it's occupied. Nonetheless, there are always people trying to open the door just to make sure that it's really unoccupied. It drives me nuts. Can't you let me poop in peace? They had this at the doctor's office. There I am, peeing in a cup when someone yanks the door. It's locked. They proceed to knock. They scared me, and I peed on myself. I yell occupied. Have to take longer than planned, since I made a mess. When I left the room, pee cup in hand, they are tapping their foot at me. Your mistake was not directing the pee at them instead. My MF phone auto-corrected Peter Per and I'm mad. When two people in a shop stop, trolleys side by side and block the entire aisle just to have a conversation. Excuse me. Death glares from both of them. Duckers, you're the ones blocking the aisle. Go park your carts somewhere else and talk. This gets me so much. I'm always trying to be aware of where everyone else is around me, to not get in anyone's way, but people like this are either so oblivious to what's going around them, or are so genuinely self-involved that it doesn't matter to them. Oblivious drivers. Not ones texting, they know they're being in, but I'm talking about those people who honestly have no ducking clue how to drive properly, yet totally think they are good at it. Leaves me fuming. Especially when they are putting other people's lives in danger. Reminds me of the time I took a Uber, and this dude turns on his signal to get over, and as he is doing so, his blind spot alert system is ringing and chiming, alerting him to a car next to him. What does this dude do? Gets over and causes the car, right next to us, to slam on the brakes. We almost got into an accident over this guy. My guess was he was nervous as hell. I wanted to scold him but kept quiet. Walking through the city late at night after work, when I'm crossing a side street near the train station, taxis will inevitably see me coming and pull up right in front of me, so I have to walk around the back of them. Every single night. I tried a different route but it's longer. I tried waving them off, but they just come quicker. I tried running, so I can get there before they block my path, but they just accelerate. I think the only solution is to run up and do a hood slide. Get in one door and out the other. OMG yes, and scream something's crazy as you do so. Enter password. Your password is incorrect. Request password reset. Enter what you want it to be. You cannot use your current password as your new password*. Try to use that password. Your password is incorrect. Computer flies out window. I tried ordering pizza on the Papa John's app a while back. I enter my info, and it says my password is wrong a few times, so I request a new one. With all of my emails it says I don't have an account, which I thought I did, but whatever. I go to create an account, and it says an account already exists under that email address. Drivers who don't indicate when changing lanes. It doesn't even take a second. Using my indicators is so ingrained in me, I often do it in parking lots and in residential roads with no through traffic when turning into a driveway. That's the way to do it though. When it's a habit you don't even have to think about it. Getting all comfortable in bed, well positioned and everything, then releasing you forgot something in the living room/kitchen, and having to get up and get it. Those times where you're just starting to drift off, and that slight urge to pee hits. You have two options: wake back up now and go to the bathroom, or fall asleep and wake up in 2 hours feeling like your bladder is about to explode. I usually take the first option, but sometimes you're just so damn tired, the last thing you want to do is get up. OMG, I don't know how old you are, but I have some bad news for you. It gets more frequent with each passing year. Slow walkers on sidewalks, just move the duck out of the way. Amendment, I'm speaking about the PPL that are in the way, not just slow, but the ones you can't get past after an attempt or two, or that just flat out make it impossible to go around. They aren't so bad, but the ones that walk slowly and all over the place blows. My earbuds being caught by their cord behind something and then getting yanked out of my ears. Infuriating. I once had a tube draining my kidney cause of an enlarged kidney stone. It would tug like that sometimes on knobs for the cabinets and stuff. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. That's horrible. Are you good now though? Yeah, it was a whole ordeal, but I'm all good now. Thank you for asking. People who use their phone's flashlight as a notification LED. Damn, I hate them. Wait, that's a thing. The only time I've seen people do that is when they are deaf. Yes, I'm hearing impaired and this has really helped. When my laptop runs out of battery, just as I plug the charger in. My minor inconvenience is having to deal with people like this on a daily basis. The battery in my laptop is no good. I need a new laptop. Methodica, you have to ducking charge it. People that think that having kids gives them special privileges to be the loudest and most annoying people in a given public space. Also people that act like their kids aren't their fault. Usually the same. This infuriates me. How could you go through life knowing you're the one making this area loud? Having to untie my shoes to put them on. I always try to just slip my foot in, but then I crush that part at the back and duck up the shoe. I'm most comfortable in sneakers, but the slip-on ones don't look as nice. Get a shoehorn. Saves your time and your shoe. Only bad thing is you'll start judging people who don't have one. Sometimes my Xbox controller will desync and I have to get up, walk 4 feet, and manually push the buttons to reset it. After a hard day's work you might as well be asking me to drag a cinder block 3 miles uphill. After swearing I'll sit there and consider how bad I actually want to play Xbox today. Same thing with the TV remote. Seems the more tired I am, the more apt it is to be across the room for some reason. I swear my appliances teleport when I sit down. I wear nitrile gloves at work, and putting them on is a pain when my hands are sweaty or damp at all. I can't get my fingers inside, and the nitrile clings and twists, and it feels awful. When people driving on the highway see a cop sitting off the side of the road ahead, watching 4 speeders, and slow down to like 15 under the speed limit, like you know that's also impeding the flow of traffic. When I get in an elevator and am riding to a high floor, and just before the doors close a bunch of people get in, and they all stop on a different floor, turning what would have been a smooth ride to the top into a start-stop, jerky journey. Clicking on a button, except that the button jumps just as you're clicking, and you get the wrong button. This happens often when an app opens a new window, and it takes time to fill up all the contents.